So yeah, what's going on, traders? It's a new week, and I've gotten my first trade opportunity for the week. Because right now I want to just give you guys live update of what is happening, not when it has already happened. So it's a new week today. It's Monday, and I got my first trade opportunity on USD card. You can see here on screen. So it's actually, I told you guys in the past video about me going back to my fractal confirmation entry, but the involvement or the advancement I added to it. Yeah, so that's just what you're seeing here on the screen. So it actually tapped the first entry, which is fractal, and you can see that it's about 1:7 point, just 1:7, understand, 7.5. So that's the TP of the first trade, and the breaker block entry, you can see it here. But the funny part is this: I think if I was only trading the breaker block, I wouldn't have taken this breaker block, this entry, because the risk to reward ratio is poor. But I can take it since I'm already on a trade. You understand? I can actually take it, and I'm going to actually set it now off the camera and give you guys an update. Let me just show you quickly. I don't waste much time. So the MT5, let me just show you. It should be lower than this banner. Okay, so yeah, this is actually running. So I will apply my trade management and give you guys an update if this one will take profit. If it actually comes back to hit the breaker, just an update of what later happened. That's just going on, guys. Just a quick update, you understand? So you can see here that the USD card trade just smashed my TP and it's actually still pushing hard. So yeah, it was a 7.5 hour trade and it smashed my take profit, but I didn't set at 7.5. actually I set at 7 hour on the dot, so that's just 1:7. So I will show you the MT5 execution, but quickly I want to just show you guys something. So about my take profit, I'm still contemplating. Let me show you. So where I target, let me just show you guys quickly. I'm going to make this video too long. I targeted here, reason being there's an order block here, so my take profit is usually then the last place I can target before price hits the order block. So I was expecting this order block to reject, but now to think about it, there's actually another block here, but I'm not like regretting anything. In fact, this is the best decision I made. Yeah, it's a good risk to reward trade, about 1:7.5. So this target was a good one. My stop loss, everything in check, and overall a good trade. First of all, I wanted to target this high here. Yes, this high, but I changed it, knowing that I'm not supposed to target that. I'm supposed to target somewhere here. So that's what I did, and that's why this trade is actually a good trade overall. What if I was to target this far? I don't even put that psychology, but it would have been a 1:10 point something, a 1:10 RR. What I targeted, where I targeted for a 1:7.5. So it was a good trade overall. And yeah, let me just quickly show you guys the MT5 quickly. So this is the MT5 execution. Let's come up. Yeah, $700. Yeah, and that's just it. Account now is 95,710. So quickly, yeah, I know that there's sometimes we tell you guys, there's something I noticed, or there's something I'm finding out. Oh no, I'm not finding out now, but there's something I have to tell you guys. So the thing is, this strategy will go well or will be better on a challenge account. I've said this, I think I've said this previously. Yeah, I've said it. So why I said so is this: on a challenge account, I'll be risking about 0.5% of my capital per trade, and for me to lose the account, I'll have to lose about 20 trades in a row. 20 trades in a row to hit about the 10% max drawdown, which is static. You understand? This drawdown I'm using on this one is trading, but that other one is static, so 20 straight losses. But I'm to show you guys something. If I go to when I started trading this account, quickly, I don't like usually doing this thing, but I have to just do it. So yeah, this is the GPNZD sell. So let me check how many losses I've got in a row the most. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight losses, which is 0.05. I would have lost over 2.5% of my account. You can see here 2, 1, 1. Okay, I think this is yes, okay, 1. Okay, should I count it to the wins? That would have been 2 again, or 4. Yeah, 1, 2, before any win, that's 4. That would have been 2%. This is another 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one should be the most. 5, 6, 7 losses. Yeah, okay, I found out something here. Some of these losses I was not supposed to take it because of those signal, but if I was to take 7 losses in a row, that would have just been about 0.35%, down on the account, and that's nothing low, because this take profit I hit was also a 1:7 point something, and if I was in that much of a drawdown, I would have been out. So what I'm trying to say is this instant account, my take profit is capped. That's what I'm risking, and I already locked down on the account, so I'm risking far less. Number 1. Number 2, my take profit is capped. Rain is falling, so maybe it might be a bit noisy, but my take profit is capped about $1,000. So that will limit a bit of what can happen. Not a bit, it limit a lot. This strategy is best on a challenge account where I hit one take profit, I can hit up to 5%, hit up to 3% of my account straight up. You understand? And if I lose, I just lose 0.05. So you can see that the max straight loss I had here. Let me see this SD card. Let me see. Yes, the highest straight losses I had here was about 7 straight losses. And I was just watching a video, let me see, on YouTube. This guy, he's inspiring me a bit. Not inspiring me a bit, he's inspiring me a lot. Enzo FX, I think that was his name. He was down about 7% on his challenge account, reaching 0.5%. That means he lost about 14 straight trades, 14 straight losses, 14. But guess what? He didn't blow the account, and he got out of that 7% drawdown, just hitting about 2 take profits. So that's just what I'm saying. You understand? If I lose, I lose more, but my wins can cover a lot. And I checked. This video is getting very long. I actually went through my history and checked my own actual trading account using 0.5%. Check my stats, and this is not even the stats for this new strategy. I'm not saying this is my not unusual, my advanced strategy. This is my most recent advanced factor confirmation I'm using now. I feel like it will have a higher risk to reward ratio, a higher win rate, because of the criteria. Before I take a trade, there's a lot of criteria, you understand me? So I feel like the data hasn't necessarily shown yet, but my trade frequency will be moderate, not too low, not high at all, and my win rate should be decent, I guess. But even if it's not that good, you understand what I'm saying? There's times when I can hit more than up to 5 straight losses is possible, but with one win, I'll clear that. That's just the psychology behind the game. So I don't want to make this video too long. I've said this a lot of times. So what I'm gonna do is I will have to, let me get out from here. I will have to stick to my strategy, stick to my plan. You can see that the breaker block entry, you can see how much is pumping. You understand? That the breaker block entry didn't trigger, and that's what I found. Oh my god, that's what I found out. That's what I found out, that the breaker block entry, the trade frequency is quite low, Yeah, and the win rate was very high, but the market conditions were not just right. That's all I can say about that. And you know, things just happened, and that's why I lost. And the funny part, I said this before, I'm just down like one TP with the former where I was trading $250, $250, yes. One TP would have brought me out of that drawdown, one TP plus, but I already done on the account. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not saying any of them is better, but combining them together, yeah, is actually better for me. Combining both of them, the fractal and the data block, both trading, as challenge account, that will be quite better than what is happening now. You can imagine I raised 0.5% of my account, and yeah, this would have been a 3.5% win. You understand? Without even the breaker block trade. So that's just it. Today is Monday. If I take any trade within the week, I'll be giving guys an update, live update, and yeah, that's just it.
Yeah, what's going on, traders? It's currently Tuesday, and I got my first trade, my second trade for the week on today being Tuesday, and it was on USD So this trade I didn't actually take it because it's actually formed in the early hours of the day, like early morning. So I didn't take this trade. But as you can see, it didn't hit stop loss. It was very close, but I know that because of before I took it on the PropFM account, I know it would have been a loss because of spread. And if a trade based on my strategy, my rule is if a trade hits stop loss on the first entry, which is the fractal entry, I won't take the breaker block entry. So technically it didn't hit. Yeah, so that's why I took the breaker block, and that was the first trade I took for the week, which is this one. So but the trade it actually turned out to be a loss. Yeah, so at the beginning I took the first one, it was still being a big BE trade, and the second one have still been a loss. So however it is, it have been a loss, but I'm not supposed to take this trade. Reason being, or the major reason why I hit stop loss is because there's a higher extreme point of interest on the higher time frame, so that's what I'm supposed to trade for. So yeah, and I'll quickly show you what happened. So I after this stop loss, just took a trade now on USDJPY. So I'll just quickly go to my trading view and show you guys what transpired there quickly. So yeah, on the trading view, so this is it. So you can see here that this was the block extreme height extreme view I was saying about, not actually the extreme, but this was the other one. That's one I took just now. So gave everything tapped, just gave a little rejection from the first tap, then went straight to stop loss. So the problem here is number one, USDJPY actually JPY is actually very bearish now because of some things that's happening in Japan. So I actually saw it after taking the first loss, but I forgot that I saw that fundamental. But actually I'm trading technical, so technical works with fundamental most of the time, and you can see that. And the correlator or the Japanese basket here, let me show you guys Japanese basket. So you can see here that it didn't do as USDJPY. So USDJPY was annoying to me now, because it's just annoying to me because you can see JPY basket did not even clear this block that much. It just swept it and is reversing. So that's what USDJPY is supposed to do, but you can see. And I actually saw this thing, but I was like, maybe let me just take it. Of course, I have to see my setup and take it, you understand? So yeah, that's what I did, and it actually turns out to be a loss. And now it just took me out to reverse. is reversed. I'm not sure in this trade will here to take profits, because let me go to the 30 minutes time frame. You can see this was the first place I took this trade. I took that first loss from, so it has come to this one, but I'm expecting it. As I took this loss, I told myself I will not trade USG Power unless it comes to this extreme POI here on the higher time frame. So that's what I'll just be doing. That's just an update of what has been going on. So yeah, what's going on, guys? It's Thursday, and just a quick update of what has been happening. You can see here, this is my trading journal, my new trading journal. The name is Traders Wave, and is a free journaling platform. Yeah, you can journal your trades for free and get one of the best ways to see your stats. So this is just a quick update. Today is Thursday. I took a trade today, not too long out, and today was a news release day. So let me just show you guys quickly. You can see here that, okay, and this journal is showing my stats from when I started trading, my reformation, which was on the 8th of this month, like the advancement I did. So ever since that first win, I've taken 3 more trades, and the 3 trades are losses. I have already given you guys an update of 2 of them, and I just took a loss today. So this is my start. 95,300. So this is it. My win rate, I've taken 4 trades, 1 win, 3 losses. So this is my win rate, average win and loss. You can see everything. So let's go into the trading journal proper. So this is my trading journal. Yeah, this is my journal. So the trade I took today, that I reached $100. Sound to me really quick. I reached $100, but because of slippage of news, I was slipped out for about 100 something. I think commission that what summed it up to $150 of net loss. So yeah, that's just it. So this is my documentation after taking that loss. It was a good trade overall. Yeah, I understand everything. I think everything went well, but I would have closed this trade, because normally my rule is if I'm on a trade and it's about to come out, I'll break even on that trade. But you can see here, so I had opportunity to break even, but I didn't break even, I think, and I would have closed the trade when it was like at break even. So that's what I did wrong, and I left the trade at some point closer to the news. I'd have broken even, but it was like 30 minutes to the news. But closer to the news, there was no opportunity to break even on the trade. As you can see, I stated it here. So, and this was it. This was the trade setup. It tapped, gave a rejection, then later went back to hit stop loss. I've been a 1:8 RR trade. You understand? 1:8. So you can see the slippage, very huge slippage there. So yeah, this was the execution of the trade, and I would have broken even I was slipped out, but there's no problem. Today is Thursday. I might get a trade on Euro USD before the end of today. Then Friday, then we are done. That's just an update of what has been happening. So I'll catch you guys when I get another trade. What's going on, traders? This a new day, is Friday, and I told you guys about me taking a trade yesterday on Euro USD. That if I see the setup, I'll give you guys an update. So yeah, that trade actually formed, and I took this on Euro USD. So I'm just waking up. It's just 6 o'clock, and it's playing. So you can see here that it's 2 entries, as you can see. One is about 1:9, and the second one is the breaker block. The breaker block is about 1:7 point something. So that is together this is 16.5 RR trade, which if I was trading into my 0.5% risk, on a challenge account, that's about 8%, and that's passing your challenge. That's if you're not in drawdown. So it's a massive RR risk to reward trade. Yes. So this is what it's just what is happening. But guess what? I didn't take this second entry because I can't hit more than $1,000. That's not the major reason though, because I was not too confident on these breaks. Yes, but this was what I was supposed to do, and I cannot take it on the account. You understand? So this was the trade I'm supposed to take, but I took only the first one on my 100k account, and I'm trading a demo account just to test out the 5k demo account. So yeah, that's what I just did. So together 16.5 RR, and it has been playing since the night, and this rate is currently the first entry is running about 1:3, almost 1:4. On the second one should be running about 1:2 thereabout. 1:2 point something. Together will be like 1:7 together, but I'm only on the first one, so that's just what's happening right now. So quick update of what has been happening. If this trade place to take profit, I'll give you guys an update. That will be a $900 tip. So this is just trying to tell you that imagine a challenge account, you'll be oh my god. So the thing is, this model will work better on the challenge account. That's why I want to get a challenge account. Well, I think that will be maybe ending of this year, or also already at the end though, maybe in a while, or next year beginning, a while inside this month. So this video will be one of my longest video for a while now. So that's just it. So what's going on, traders? Is it's almost 8:30 by the time, and I just closed out my trade on EURUSD because I just got an invalidation criteria to close this trade. Reason being, let me just show you guys the reason why I closed this trade quickly. I don't want to make this one too long. So on USD card, which is correlated to it, I want to buy the market from this other block, meaning that it will drop. It has to drop to this somewhere here, and if it does that, that trade will go back to break even, stop me at break even. You understand? So I had to close it for a little profit. Even the XY is showing me the same thing, so I had to close that trade. Let me see GBP. Yes. So yeah, I closed. This was a GBPUSD loss, so I closed this trade just now on EURUSD. Yes, that's what I just did. So I will show you guys the PNL for that trade, and it can actually dump. You understand? This market is about probabilities. Nothing is certain. Let me just show you the MT5 quickly. So this is the close. I just closed it now. I sold from there, and that's dumped this much. So yeah, that's just it for just $260. That's what I just closed it out for, and that's just a little profit, very very small, 2.5 RR. So yeah, that's just it. There's no problem. I'll just take it. Then if the USD card come give me a trade, I'll take it. That's just the thing. Yeah, I'll give you guys an update if I take any trade. That's just it. So yeah, what's going on, traders? Currently, this is the last update I'm giving guys for the week, because the week is already over. So yesterday being Friday, this was the last trade I saw on German 40. This trade, immediately I set this trade, I just want to show you guys quickly. It just dropped, and once a trade gets to my 70% of we are supposed to take profit, that I'll cancel the trade. So I'm just show you guys quickly, and yes, this is it. So I actually went to TP without me, so that was a missed trade. So that was just it. So and that Euro USD I closed yesterday. I actually closed because of I saw something. It was not an emotional. I made sure that I was not making an emotional decision. I asked myself why, and I found out that there was reason to close. But after closing, it was like as if I was regretting my decision because you can see that Euro started dropping hard and hit like 1:5. I closed for 1:2.5. So, but I didn't actually regret. I said there was a reason behind my decision, so I didn't regret. And Euros data went all back before the market closed. It went really higher than where I closed at higher. So that's just it. So whenever you make a decision, make sure that you don't regret the outcome of the decision. If not, you'll be making emotional decisions. So that's just it. So let me just show you guys the PNL for the week quickly. PNL for the week. Let it come up. So yeah, this is the PNL for the week. It was a 6.5%, okay, 6.5 RR week, 6.5 RR. This is like percentage wise. It is about say 6 point something percent, 6 point. It's just based on the risk. So if this was using my 0.5%, this would have been a 3%, 3 point something percent week, which is absolutely good. You understand? So that's just it. 6.5%, and the account is currently sitting at 95,600. So that's just the update for the week, and by next week I'll come back trading this market. If I get an opportunity, I think next week will be more slow. If I don't get opportunities, I won't trade. So stick to the plan, stick to everything, and yeah, that will just be it for this week.